Going on YouTube? This is Grubkat. Hope you guys are doing well. Weekend's coming up, and I hope you have a blessed one. I was talking to a good friend of mine last night on the phone about some home defense, and we were just sort of talking about what we have going on, and I thought I'd make a video about it. Lately there's been a few home defense videos, and there's been some really good ones. People have some really tight setups. Mine's pretty basic. Utilitarian might be the word. Everybody has their own idea of what is defense and what is not home defense. We don't have a whole lot. If someone breaks in while we're not at home, it is what it is. We have home insurance, and that's just stuff. And although it is a violation, and it's psychologically, it's kind of a pain, to say the least. I mean, it'll do a number on you. I've been broken into before. Apartment I used to live in when I was a wee lad. But, well, not wee. I was a young fella. I wouldn't say a man because I was an idiot at the time. At the end of the day, it's just stuff. That's all it is. It's stuff. I have stuff. My wife has stuff. My son, if somebody took my son's Legos, man, I would just be, it'd be like Charles Bronson. All right, I'm just saying. Don't mess with my boys' Legos. So I want to show you guys some of the essentials that I have, not everything. You don't want to give it all away. You just don't. Alright, so yeah, this is a bone. This was a pork shoulder. Now when I first bought this for my boxer Bud, he's a boxer lab mix. So he's a bit bigger than the average boxer. But I bought this bone for Bud. It's a pork shoulder. And it was, not like that. It was a big hog. Probably one that OTG or Gary Mandovan shot. I don't know. But it was big. It was a big pork shoulder. And Bud turned it into this in about, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that. Just sitting in his crate, chewing away, gnawing, doing what dogs do. So Bud could chew your face off. If I told him to. So if someone comes into the house maliciously while we're here, they would have to, it'd have to be an invasion, a breaking and entering type situation. Bud would be on the case. Bud is an excellent alarm system. You don't have to call anybody. He calls you. So while Bud is taking care of some business, then we have a Remington 870 Magnum. This is police issue, and it'll take care of some business as well. This is the most popular shotgun ever sold, and it's it's just a basic shotgun, but it gets the job done and then some. A good friend of mine who was a police officer gave me these shells. Got some classic shot shell here and some low recoil pellet. If it's good enough for law enforcement, it's good enough for grubs. You don't want to stumble around in the dark, so I have an LED. This is a 4/7 Quark 123 squared tactical. It's the longest name for a flashlight ever, but it's a great flashlight. It also has strobe, but if I need to, I can switch it to strobe pretty quickly. And then the last line, of course, would be the car CM9. which has 6+1 golden sabers. So if you've watched any of TN Gun's ballistics tests, you know that golden sabers will get the job done as well. So there's blood in someone's face, okay? And you know, somebody may be like, well, what if they have a steak? Really? A steak? Okay, we'll give Bud a steak. He's still let me know that somebody is in my house. He's more of a distraction. He'll have to move out of the way while I aerate or ventilate with the 870. And then there's a little cherry on top. There's the car CM9 with the golden sabers. And you know, there's outside it's very well lit. Keep the shrubbery down, you know, so nobody can do a little sneaky peek behind the shrubbery. There's no hiding behind the shrubbery. Keep the lights on, you know, front and back at night when we're sleeping. All snug in our beds. But like I said, if somebody breaks in while we're not here. And speaking to that as well, I have an elderly gentleman that lives beside me. He's an avid hunter. His name's Bob. He's awesome. Bob is awesome. He's bossum. Bob is, he's an avid hunter. Bob has firearms out the yin yang, and I've given Bob, you know, a little access. I'm like, Bob, if you see something, do what you got to do, man. Stand your ground. Next door, I've got a fireman. Just blessed with really good neighbors, but next door there's a fireman, and it has been my experience that most firemen are Second Amendment friendly. So I've got him. And then 2 houses down is a police officer. So there's usually a prowler parked outside his house, you know, part of the day or night or whatever, just depending on what his shift is. So we feel pretty safe. We feel pretty safe. You know, it's all subjective. It's up to you. It's what you're comfortable with. It's what you can afford. I can't afford some big elaborate setup with big screen TVs and multiple cameras and all that stuff. That's fine, you know. I make do with what I have, and I'm pretty sure what I have will do the job. I hope I never have to find out. So, just like your system that you everyday carry or whatever, you know, you just find a system that works for you, and you practice. And my family, they know the protocol if something does happen or did happen. I pray to God nothing ever happens. There you go. A little insight to Grub's home defense. Do what you do. Just know what you're doing and do it right. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and God bless. This is Grubkat. See you later.